Gaffer, we've just finished, obviously, 3-2 defeat there. What's your initial thoughts after the game?
Mixed emotions, because I thought we've just lost the game within 20 minutes and you hear of things like that, but the first 20 minutes we were nowhere near where we should be, and it's cost us. We've ended up losing the game 3-2, and I think probably for 70 minutes we've absolutely annihilated them again.
I was going to say to you actually, yeah, it was really frustrating because surely the girls came out there knowing what was on the line, and that first 20 minutes they were very cagey. Do you think it was just nerves that made them perform like that?
Not just nerves. I think you've got to remember that we haven't played for 6 weeks, and look, I'm not one to make excuses. That wasn't good enough. 20 minutes into that game was not good enough. The girls know that. We've changed shape. Maybe it took a little while if we're looking at different things. The fact is we've conceded 2 sloppy goals. My main issue with the first 20 minutes is our best point is that we keep the football, and for the first 20 minutes we went really direct, and that's not us.
You made a couple of tactical changes before the game. Do you think that change took a little bit of time for the girls to adapt to?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we've gone from 3 at the back to 4 at the back, with 3 up front. So no, yeah, probably maybe it did. Maybe we've changed it at the wrong time. Maybe it's a big game to change it in. So maybe I do have to take a little bit of responsibility for that, and I will do. If we look back at it, do we still deserve to lose that game? Yes, in the first 20 minutes, but for 70 minutes we were the better side.
Do you think the girls just went clinical enough? There was a couple of really key chances just before and just after the half time that maybe if they'd gone in, the game would have been completely different?
Definitely. I think you've interviewed me now all year, and how many times, if you look back, have I said if we've got a goal scorer on the side, we win this league quite comfortably. The amount of chances that we create is unbelievable. We did it against them last time at home, and again today where we get into the final third and then we waste their chances. So that's something that we need to rectify ourselves.
You threw Emma Day in there, obviously the new signing. How do you think she did at the back, despite the defeat?
Look, I think it took her 10-15 minutes to get into the game. At 20 minutes, I think that first 20 minutes, after that she looked comfortable. I thought on the ball her decision making's good. I think she's still probably 4 or 5 weeks away from being at her best. You've got to remember it's a long time when you come back in to try and get yourself going and go again. But I thought she did alright, yeah.
Obviously now that's a defeat to both of the teams that's above us. To be brutally honest, do you feel that is the league chase over now?
I think we'd need a miracle, mate, if I'm honest. I think now we'd need something dramatic to happen to Long Eaton to win the league. I think they will probably beat Bedworth, and they'll probably go on and win the league now. But look, we're a new group. The target was to win the league, and if it's not this year, we go again. We've still got 2 competitions to fight for. We make sure we come second, and that's what we have to try and do. We have to get better and better every week. And it's a new group. So we'll get there.
So obviously now that you've accepted that maybe the league isn't the way forward, are you going to focus more on the cup? Are you thinking about bleeding the youngsters maybe now into ready for next year?
Look, I give people chances. I think I've done that already. When the focus was our league, I think I'm quite responsible in if I think somebody's good enough, I throw them in. So no, I'm not going to go and throw a load of youngsters in that might not be ready, because that's not going to improve the group that I've got now. So they will be in the main focus. We will go again next week at Arnold. And like I said, we're in the League Cup quarter-finals, we're in the County Cup quarter-finals. There's 2 cup competitions there that can be won. So we have to pull our finger out, we have to go again. There's no point in sulking. I think the biggest thing from today was that there was positives, and that when we've been beat before, I haven't found many. When we've been beat today, I think last 20 minutes we're 3-0 down and we've absolutely battered them and got it back to 3-2. It's just how the game goes. They scored just before, we scored 2 after. If we'd have been a bit earlier, we'd have probably nicked the game.
Yeah, going into that last 15 minutes, 3-0 down, it was looking a really horrible result. But when the girls got it back to 3-2, did you think that just maybe they might get something out of the game?
I think at 3-2 it was probably a little bit too late. I think he'd already told us it was under a minute left. Tactically, she was really switched on. I think their number 19's up there with one of the best players I've seen. I think Cara Newton and obviously Precious Hamilton and a couple of our girls. She's definitely up there with one of the best players in the league. She's a good player, but tactically switched on. They get a kick off from our goal under a minute left, and she humps it into the corner. Switched on. Good idea.